Hello, welcome to the Teletonics TV show. These are relationship highlights and the items for ladies. Talks on how to get a lady interested in you. So if you have been thinking and you have been trying to get a particular lady interested in you and it's not working, with these tips you will know how to get a lady interested in you. Very, very important. Very, very important. Like many guys out there, many people out there, they always try to find their love crush, as the term would denote for some people actually. But the person does not also love them or feel attracted to them. Now, this is one thing you must realize, you must know. If you really should and will get a lady interested in you. One, all ladies aren't the same. They're not the same. So you must ask yourself, this lady I am into, I'm attracted to, what are things she wants in her man? What are the things she wants in a man? If you don't have those things in you, you build them up in you. Because you must and you should need to find your love partner. Yeah. So if you don't have it in you, you better develop it in you so that the person can find you interested in. Very, very important, very necessary, very necessary, very necessary. You're very aware in your spirit, in your mind, in your body, in your soul, that this person is for you. Very, very for you. Designed for you. Your body leads you to her. Your soul leads you to her. Your mind leads you to her. Your entirety leads you to her. For this person, now listen to me. Someone that's is your body, soul, and spirit mate will also find themselves interested in you. But some of them may not know that. But when you develop those things that they like in their man, it will help them to even discover you. Discover you. Some of them they have also insecurity. They might have been dealt with by a lot of men. So now, even if you have all the qualities they need in them, and they can't notice you. So when you develop those qualities in you, and then you stand strong in it and even increase it to a more heightened manner, you stand out of the crowd. You become really noticed. You become a diamond in the midst of rocks. Very important, very necessary, very significant. So I'm going to be sharing with you various things the majority of ladies, women want in their man. Very, very important. The first analysis, the beauty. Beauty with regards to handsomeness. With regards to handsomeness. Now, a lot of ladies want handsome guys around them, guys that are really, really attractive, guys that are really, really, supple and enticing. Yeah, a man can be enticing, yeah. So they want the man to be enticing, Now, if you're not, or you think you're not handsome, you have to find yourself handsome. Yes, you have to find yourself nice, find yourself looking good. Now, listen, guys. Handsomeness has got nothing to do with the body. It's got nothing to do with the body. It's more than the body. You can be handsome by apparel. You can be handsome by thoughts. You can be handsome by behavior. You can be handsome by finance. You can be handsome in different ways. Different ways. Now, if the lady doesn't find you attractive or handsome in the body, they'll find you handsome in other areas, and then they'll find themselves interested in you as well. Haven't you seen the ladies that marry men that they don't look all that what handsome? Why? Because there is something else they saw in the man. There is another kind of handsomeness the man possessed or possesses. This pulls them, propels them into the man. So you must find yourself a handsome type for yourself. that will cause a lady, the the lady that you've been longing and yearning for, to find herself interested in you. Very, very necessary, very important. The handsomeness type, very, very important. You can develop good things, but believe me, one of the biggest triggers of handsomeness in a lady, for a lady, when it comes to a man, is hygiene. Hygiene. Hygiene matters a lot. If you're very, very neat, you're healthy, you dress properly, you dress well, you dress in a good appearing manner, those ladies, they'll find you classy, they'll find you supple, they'll find you really attractive. Very important. But when you appear dirty and haggard and rustic, unkempt, they see you as someone violent, abusive, crazy, local, and evil. Yeah, evil. All negative images. They also find themselves thinking it of you. They find themselves channeling it to you because you are looking poor in appearance. So you must develop a good handsome look. Then the second point again is this, for finding, is actually a key you're going to use to get the lady interested in you, is emotion. Emotion. Now, you must understand the power of emotion in relationship. Very, very important. Very, very important. Emotion actually is something that is very, very sensitive, and so not understood by a lot of people. Yeah. Now, get this. Emotion, even the bad emotions, is also a weapon to get the lady interested in you. Before I go there, I always like to highlight some things about emotion. Now, emotion is something that brings out the life out of a woman, brings out the life in her, brings out the activity in her, brings out the unknown her out of her. When you show the emotion that is best fit for her, she finds herself acting in a way or in ways that she never knew she can ever act. She'll find herself acting like a puppet to you because you're giving her the emotion that she's never ever experienced. Give her the emotion that she's always longed for. Give her the emotion that best fits her. In emotion, you must understand two things. You must understand the love feeling and the temperament. The love feeling and the temperament. Now let's go to love feeling. Love feeling. Now some women that like men that are really, really, really caring, extremely caring, men that are babes, mothers when it comes to care, men that will cuddle them and show them extreme love as though they're children, as though they're kids. They'll feel special, they'll feel loved, they'll feel so valued in your life. They'll feel as though that you are the most prioritized thing in their life. And then they'll find themselves so interested in you, attracted to you. Very, very important. Emotion. Then we have the temperament. Temperament. What kind of temperament do you possess? What kind of temperament do they possess? And what kind of temperament do they want in their man? Yeah, very, very important. You must understand that. You must first of all know the girl's temperament. Understand her temperament. Then scrutinize, in fact, decipher, decode her to find out the temperament she would want in her man. Very important. You can use logic to discover that, logical method to discover that. Here, very, very important. Now, let me just give you a hint. Most girls like men that are very, very extremely, aggressive in nature. Aggressive because the aggressive in a good way, in the sense that aggressive, having an aggressive temperament gives you the picture of being one who can really be protective, one who can stand firm in what they believe in, one who can defend them, one that cannot be demoralized, traumatized, or put under the bed. Is actually in a good manner. yeah, that kind of thing. So they like that person. They'll feel you're a soldier around them. They'll feel you're a captain around them. They'll feel like you're a warrior, a fighter around them. And thus, they'll feel loved and they'll feel relaxed in your palms. Very, very important. So you must understand temperament with regards to its effect in emotion and how it can get a lady interested in you and all about you. Very important. And our next point again is this: the sex part. Very, very important. This is a very sensitive area. Very, very sensitive. Now, you must also understand this, like, most women, because women actually, when it comes to biology, they have more sexual urge than the average man. Very, very noted. Very, very observable. Now, because of that, they have a high desire for sex. They're high libido for sex. Now, if you're a man that you have a little bit low sexual libido, you will hardly get them interested in you. But this actually will not listen, guys. Listen, guys. This is not something you're going to use as a strategy to get them interested in you. No, this is something that will not happen after you both must have married. Married, yes. It cements the relationship. It cements the relationship. Cement relationship. Because even if you think, okay, let me just do it. If you do it, even before marriage, they'll feel as if you're a dog, a sex dog. You gotta sleep with anybody. You gotta sleep with anybody. And so if I did it to them, you can even do it to other girls out there as well. And then also, even if you do it before marriage, you can still give it to them, and then at the end of everything, they even discover how low you can be when it comes to sexual experience. So you must protect yourself. It should be at marriage. If she really loves you, sex is the last focus. The last focus of the relationship. So if she really loves you, she will love you, and she will even not care much about the sex part, because she's not getting married to the sex. She's not loving the sex. She's loving you and not the sex. If it's sex, that is a lusty relationship. It's a relationship that is based on sexual exploitation, based on satisfaction and selfishness. So that is not even a healthy relationship they should be in. It's all about sex. Say there is no sex, you can't be there, and she can't be there. Very foolish, inane at that matter. So the next point again is education. Education matters a lot. Education. Women want men that are very, very intelligent, extremely intelligent, more intelligent than them. More intelligent than them. She's a lady. They want men that are extremely intelligent than them, because they feel like someone that has found an alpha in a man. You want alpha in a man. Alpha with intelligence. Are you smart? Are you intelligent? You can be intelligent and not smart. Are you intelligent and smart as well? It's a 2-in-1 combo, a combination. Yeah, you must have these packages in you. Smart and intelligent. Tactical in your dealings. They want that kind of person around them. Someone that can help them calculating things. Someone that can help them in theoretical analysis. Someone that can help them in productivity, mental productivity. Someone that can help them to grow and advance their life. Someone that will support them mentally. Someone that will always encourage them with good counsel, with smart opinions, and always enhance the thought system. They want that kind of person around them. And if you possess that, I mean, this is actually one of the indicators they'll see first in you. Once they see it, they'll find themselves rushing to you, and it begins with petty, childlike and seemingly selfless assignments. It's just coming to you. From that moment, it's actually a trap to get you and get themselves as well into a relationship without even realizing that. So it's very, very important to understand education and its influence in getting a lady interested in you. Then the final part is romance. Romance. Very, very important. Romance as well. Now, how romantic can you be, or are you? How romantic are you? If you're low in romance, they may come to you with all the keys you've used on them, but romance will keep them in that relationship. Romance will keep them from leaving you. Romance is a pillar that holds the relationship. You can be as intelligent as you are, but if you have no romance, you cannot keep them. They'll only be coming to you for the brains. Yeah, you must understand romance. Romance gladdens their heart. Romance gets them into you. Romance captures the soul, the body, and their spirits. Romance gets them obsessed and deeply engrossed into you. Very important. The level of romance at which you display to them matters a lot, becomes a bed of love for them. Very important. Now, if you practice all of these things, I surely believe, and I dare you as well, that indeed you'll get a lady interested in you. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe right now. Click on that bell notification as well, so that you can receive hints and updates on videos I will post to you on this same relationship highlight and on this same channel. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a comment as well, so we get to physically as well know your opinions, thoughts, and expressions as well. Thank you so much as well. And believe me, that this is not the final of our relationship talk on this particular